B9, B10, B25. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Tracksuit Pundits back again with a reaction to the Manchester United Aston Villa game. Sorry about that, folks. Start to get it on a proper view there. Yeah, so what did you think, man? What did you think, lads? Hit me up, man.
Great game,
who wants
man.
to go first, me or Joe? I reckon Joe.
Go on. It was a great game, man. Chances both sides. I think we made a good show of ourselves, but your midfield with Bruno and Pogba, that quality did come out on top. And it was a good performance from Villa. But first half, not so much. Second half, we really came at you and showed our passion and stuff. But I don't know. What do you think, Motm? We'll go in from the start.
You know what? I think, the midfield battle, I think we might have edged it because we won. But overall in the game, McGinn and Douglas Luiz and Grealish played very, very, very well. And yeah, like it was a close game. I thought it was going to be a close game, but like Brad said before, bro, Villa have showed that they're a much improved team now. They're definitely a better team. They're a good team
Levels,
now.
man.
Yeah. Different side to last season, 100%.
He's got him playing. The system he's got him playing is mental, bro. He's playing very well. Like even Cash, I don't think Cash is. I'll say this. I think he's very good offensively, but he's not as good defensively, bro. Because there was a couple of times he was lucky on one with Shaw, where Shaw got in behind him and they give a foul. And I didn't think it was a foul, bro.
I do think that he had no protection from Traore like this game, and I think that's what ended up getting him taken off. And I've seen it in the first half as well. But Cash had no protection from Bertrand Traore down that left side when Luke Shaw was overlapping. It was complete overload, and the two of them were getting lost between them.
Luke Shaw weren't doing this before Tellez come. And this is what I said, this competition for places, bro, has like allowed Ole to make better decisions, bro. And because today, what I love, bro, because I have been critical of him before. I have praised him as well when things has gone well. So I ain't, but today, bro, McTominay was trash. He, for me, was the worst Man United player on that pitch today. By far, bystander. People was just running past him. Like Grealish ran past him a couple of times. Al-Ghazi ran past him. Everybody was going past him. And I've said this. I said when he even played well against Leeds, I said it to you. I said he's better when he's the box-to-box midfielder because his pace and power and being so big, he can run through, fam. And he's got a good shot, as he showed against Leeds and in other games as well, bro. I think he scored a good one against Arsenal. But defensively, bro, there's none of them midfielders are on the level of Fred, bro, and what Fred does. Me and Joe were speaking about it just before we started, bro. Yeah, right. And Fred, the pressure Fred puts on players, fam. Yeah, right. Trust me, bro. It allows the team, and you see like the pressure on the defense. It's not as much as it generally is. Like Fred allows the team to push forward a bit and commit because he'll drag a player out wide instead of letting Grealish just run through the centre. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then players can get back, bro. So like, I thought Fred was amazing. To go with what you said, Joe, I think after the first 10 minutes, bro, Usman was good, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, I thought our goal was kind of against the runner play, bro. Like, not that
first half, you definitely had more chances than us, but it was still an even game. I still wasn't feeling bad about it. The goal was a bit of a sore one, but yes, second half it was a lot more even. I'd even say we might have had a little bit more pressure second half, but first half I think you had a few more chances.
Mings, lads. I hate him. I got to be honest with you. He's a
just
dirty,
talking about
bro.
it.
Like he elbowed Pogba. He knows what he's doing when he does these things. He stamped on Ibrahimovic's head, bro.
I think he's clumsy. I don't know about the ones you're talking about.
What you say?
I think he's clumsy. He's a clumsy player. I don't think he's...
Badly, man.
He has moments like that.
Man, you getting a centre-back, bro. And I was on Twitter and some geezer was like, sign Mings. I was like, Mings, have you watched this geezer play, bro? Like, didn't you watch him when we played you like last season at your ground? Made the mistake, bro. And then ran 20 yards into his flipping...
But even we need someone else with him. That's the thing. I agree with you. He's not ready for that level yet. He's been a great signing for us, but even I think we need somebody next to him because he hasn't got that defending intelligence yet. Yeah.
Conser's the man, bro.
He's almost got a bit more instinct than Mings. I was saying before, I think I've said a few times, Mings, he gets frozen sometimes. He'll kind of throw a shape in front of a ball and hope he's going to block it, stuff like that. Or even Martial's goal today. He was the player that's in between Martial and the ball, and he's done well getting back in, but then he just hasn't anticipated the cross to have any effect and stop the goal being scored. And it's
Honestly,
just
bro, I
things
think,
like
I
that. You
think, bro,
just go, you're a good defender. I know you can do better than
it's the
that.
typical old school, like, English boot out, yeah, cleared it, you know, like one of them type of defenders, bro. And people are like, but I think Conte's a better defender, bro. I don't think
It
he's
runs on
as good as-
passion.
Yeah.
Very much so, man. Very much so. But yeah, to go over the game, I thought we like started the first, like, was it like 10, 15 minutes?
15.
Then after that,
First 2 minutes,
Villa
you threw
was
it at us and we
sustaining
looked
pressure,
shaky.
bro.
Yeah.
It was doing my head in, bro, because we wasn't keeping the ball away. We was giving the ball away. We wasn't keeping it well. Bruno Fernandes was giving it away a lot. Pogba gave it away a couple of times. Rashford wasn't holding it up. And it was just allowing sustained attacks by Villa. And Villa, I'll tell you now, Villa, this team going forward, this Villa team, bro, is very good, bro. Jack Grealish,
Dangerous
fam,
it is, yeah.
right? He's actually an unbelievable player, bro. Because to watch him, bro, like Fred had a hard day's work today. Don't get me wrong, he played very well, but he had to work hard for it, bro. I tell you, because Grealish is a very hard man to tackle, bro. He's either got his body in the way of the ball, or you think you're getting the ball and he nips it out the way. You know what I mean, bro? I see why he draws in so many. So many free kicks.
And
Because I think was it Souness or somebody said before, if you're getting fouled that much, like, yeah, then you're a bit behind the game. No, bro. That means you're ahead of the game, bro.
You can see
ain't got a clue.
he knows what's going to happen
bro?
when he moves the ball.
Yeah,
he
this
knows
is what
what's gonna
Souness would
happen.
do. That's what Souness would do. Break a man in his ankle and say it was your fault.
Souness wouldn't get near him. He'd have to break his legs. He wouldn't get near
Yeah,
him.
he would. Souness, back in Souness's day, with some of them tackles I see him do, bro, he'd have been a hatchet man in Grealish, bro. I tell you, fam. Like, honestly, bro,
you've been
created in the Prem
is
this
your
season.
best player.
Yeah.
By far, lads.
He's one of the best players in the Prem, literally.
He might be top
in
10.
that position.
He's probably one of the best players in the world.
Yeah,
I think he's one of the best players in the world.
I do. I think
it's exciting, bro. Even as an England fan, it's exciting to see where he's going to be in 3 years, 4 years.
Because even when Southgate was keeping him out the squad, fam, I was like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like,
you ain't got a clue.
Grealish is mental, bro. Grealish has to fit in somewhere, bro. And even when he played, bro, he was coming through with man of the match performances. You know what I mean, fam?
That definitely seemed honestly, like a grudge with Southgate.
I watch Villa a lot because a couple of my friends are Villa fans, and my dad's a Villa fan. Yeah, right. So I've kind of like grew like a bit of an affinity towards Villa. You know what I mean? Like, so I watch Villa a lot, bro. And honestly, bro, this geezer really is levels. I think when he first came to the Premier League at the start of the season last year, right, it took him a while to adjust. Once he adjusted, bro, like he's just elevated his level, bro, completely. But yeah, on the game, fam, I think Villa can semi feel hard done by not getting a point, but at the same time, we created a lot of chances, bro, or a lot of situations, should I say, bro. Especially in the second half, the game kind of opened up, bro. And then
it was a very dumb time for them to give that penalty away.
Unbelievable.
That's why it feels like a point lost, because you guys
we couldn't see now.
Quickly, lads, quickly. Do you think it was a penalty, Motm?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
What do you think, Joe?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I didn't complain about it, and it was clumsy, but
yeah,
you feel a bit about it because it's like he's nudged him, and then that's caused Pogba's footing to come loose, and that's what made him fall over. But it was clumsy. It was a mistake by Luiz.
You see, Luiz is like the one last year on Fernandes. That wasn't a penalty, bro. No way was that a penalty.
I didn't feel hard done by it.
No way, bro. This was. You know why this was, bro, right? His right leg clips Pogba's left leg, bro. Yeah, right.
Yeah, like it's
not only that, fam, like you said, it's clumsy. People might say, oh, he brought the penalty here, this and that. Grealish buys a lot of the fouls that he buys, fam. Like, people do that in football.
I don't even think he bought it. I think he genuinely lost his footing on the way down. His stride, like his legs have crossed. But I think that's because Luiz has imposed himself on him that way. And that's what's caused.
That's what I think. Dean Smith said it at the end of the game. He said, I've watched it and I think Pogba kicked in.
When you play football, you know how these situations can happen.
I thought it was a penalty.
Yeah.
So I think it was a penalty, bro. I think it was a bad time to give away the penalty because the game was open, bro. If you don't give away that penalty, bro.
And we don't know what the reaction was going to be like. Were Villa still going to keep that pressure up? So I think, like with the whole... That's what I'm saying about, the midfield battle. I'm not 1,000,000% saying that we won that. You know
Now,
what I'm
I don't
saying?
think we did, man. I don't think
Yeah.
we did at times, bro. I thought for large parts of the game, Villa controlled the game, bro.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
The difference I saw in the midfield, bro, was where we had McGinn and Luiz, and at times it was really successful, kind of man marking and chasing down Bruno and Pogba. But I did see them often getting dragged out of the middle, and that would allow for Rashford or Martial to come in, create a chance, Luke Shaw overloading and things like that.
I agree.
On the other side of
I
things,
agree.
what we were saying about Fred was protecting the centre backs really well, where we didn't have a chance to run at Maguire or run at Bayer. We were getting pushed to the side.
McTominay, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't,
was trash
and that got
today,
changed.
bro.
That's what I was saying.
And
Ole does deserve praise and that.
But even when Matic come on, bro, we created more chances, bro, because Matic and Fred was actually doing that role rather than just Fred doing the role of both of them.
Definitely.
If Matic was 28, it would be all right, man. If Matic was 28...
I just think McTominay, bro, I tweeted it as well before we went off, bro. I said he's a passenger in too many games, bro. He don't particularly tackle great.
He's limited.
He passes side to side, bro. Like it annoys me, bro. It's hard to watch at times because he gets praise. I watch people, like I've watched certain Man Utds channels, and even we were speaking before to Adam, bro, and I was like, yo, Fred's our best player in that position, bro. And man's like, oh, Fred's dead though. Fred's dead, bro. What are you watching to think Fred's dead, bro? Fred, yeah, right, has been amazing in that position for a long time. When we was with,
I don't think he's a great forward-thinking player, but he does a great role.
But that's not what you're in the team to do, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even at the start,
Makaleli.
Fam, but he put a ball over to Bruno in the first 60 seconds, lads. In the first 60 seconds, he's put a ball over to Bruno, and it created an opportunity.
He largely nullified Grealish today. He did. He was a big part of nullifying Grealish today. Not nullifying because he created a lot of chances, if you know what I mean. But like I was saying, diverting him, stopping him running at the centre backs did that very effectively.
And there's not many teams that have been able to nullify him, bro. Look what they've done to Liverpool.
You didn't nullify him.
They beat Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. He didn't nullify him, but he done a good job on him today, bro.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
You see with McTominay, you know, in that defensive mid position, I know what you mean, Brad. Like he doesn't have the positional aware. He don't know where he should stand sometimes. You know when you can see it.
Yeah.
He's standing in like the complete wrong position and he's getting beaten by very easy things. Like someone's just stepping and beating him or a simple pass. And I don't think it's his position. He has to do
even for the goal, bro. That was AWB's fault because he's standing there, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what
cover now.
You've tried to block it once, run back and cover now. Yeah, right. But McTominay gets there to Grealish, bro, and he just stands a yard away from him, fam. I'm not saying go and foul him, bro, but push him out of your box. Push him onto his left foot. You're in there to defend, bro. That's your job, fam. You know what I mean, bro? And it was just too many times today. I saw him get run past, bro. And I was saying to somebody, if that was Fred in that position, bro, it wouldn't have been so easy for Grealish to get the cross off, bro. And there's too many times I see it, bro, with McTominay, fam. I thought Rashford was decent again today. I think, bro, this kid's, I've said it before, he's stepped up a level. I really think he has, bro, because there was a bit, bro, where he's come in on his left foot and he's created the space, bro, and he's done McGinn, done this, man, and he's managed to get himself a half a yard on his right foot and shoot, bro.
Oh, like that would have been a fee for Chris to go.
Fam, and I mean it, bro. Like, I'm liking the way he's playing. I thought Martial was good today. To go through the team ratings, bro, we'll give the team ratings and obviously wrap it up, man. De Gea, I thought De Gea's like an 8.5, 9. Because he made a couple of good saves, bro. Like the Watkins header and that, bro. Like I thought Cash had a shot as well. So I'll give De Gea an 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, I'm going to give him, he was very good today going forward, fam. And the only reason he's not getting a 9 is because I do think he's partly at fault for that goal, bro. So I'm going to give him like an 8, 8.5, bro.
He made up for it with that mad hook thing. You know, he hooked his foot. The back post.
Yeah, nah, he was. That's why I'm not saying it's 7 or 8.5. We'll go with.
Sure.
For me, I'll have centre backs. Bailly, I'm giving a 9.5, bro. This geezer.
Easy.
I've been trying to tell man about Eric Bailly for a long time. I've been saying, yo, this is our best centre back. If he stays fit, bro, he needs to It needs to be who's partnering him. Forget, who's partnering Maguire? Who's partnering him? But to be fair, I'd give Maguire 8.5 today as well. He was solid. Shaw at 8.5 as well, bro. I thought Shaw was decent as well, bro. I thought he overlapped very well, bro. Going into the midfield, McTominay gets a 5, 4.5, 5 for me, bro. I thought he was trash. Unbelievably trash, bro. We'll go on to the subs after. Then we got Fred. I'm giving Fred 9. Fred's getting a solid 9 today, bro. Amazing performance again from me. He had a little, which he tends to do in games. He has a little like 5-minute spell where it goes a bit AWOL.
It's a bit mad sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah. But to me, he gets a 9 today. My opinion. I thought Bruno was like a 7, bro. I don't think he was particular. Well, I'll give him an 8. Sorry, because he scored the penalty and it's not easy to keep scoring these penalties, bro. Man, want to call him Fernandez or whatever, bro. Your man ain't doing what he's doing from the spot, fam.
He Nistelrooy that pen.
Yeah, like, nah, bro. And Martinez is a big goalkeeper, bro. Like, playing very well and everything.
He made some great saves today. Under here too, to be fair. Both keepers.
Yeah. So, I'm going to give him
going back to the pressure of other players, Dean Henderson's come on the scene and De Gea's been better, man.
Yeah. Another thing. We'll come to that as well. What have we got now? Pogba. I thought Pogba was a 9.5, bro. Very close to being man of the match. I'd say a 9.5. Him and Bailey up there, bro.
Him creating that goal, that was excellent. What he done to create that goal.
Yeah. But, and I was trying to say it in the group, but man didn't really want to say it. I had to say bare time, Joe, Pogba's played well, Pogba's this, Pogba's that. Man didn't really want to say, like, oh, Pogba's played well, fam. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about his goal and that. Bro,
I think if he would have scored that goal, he probably would have got man of the match for me.
I think it's out of him and Bailey. I'm not going to dispute either one of the two, bro. So they're both getting a 9.5 for me.
That block at the end against Pogba's missing that goal. I've got to give it to Bailey.
Yeah. I said Bailey, but I ain't going to dispute a man that says
Pogba.
Rashford, I'd give him probably a 8.5 today. Like, it was solid, man. He was dangerous. He was always like, yo, we can't get complacent at the back for Villa because Rashford's there. And Martial, I'll give him an 8.5, bro, because he scored the goal, bro, and he was decent. He was holding the ball up, looked very good, you know what I mean? Matic coming on. Matic got a 7.5 for me. He gave 1 or 2 stupid fouls away, but then he broke up play cleverly as well, you know what I mean? So I'd kind of give him that type of rating. He done all right.
He looked safe on the ball, to
wasn't
be fair.
on for long enough.
Yeah. James did all right as soon as he came on, then had nothing else to do. Yeah. But
that was it.
I noticed as well.
What kills me, bro. If this geezer had a brain, fam. If he had a brain to go with that pace, bro, he would terrorize people, bro. But sometimes he's running and he don't particularly know what he's gonna do. He's just running for now. You know what I mean?
Running
he
for now.
See the pitch. He's just, I'm running for now. I'm running very fast for now. But
and that's it.
Oh shit! I've ran into him. Oh, I've ran past him.
Don't know
you know
what
I mean? It's
there.
just all there's no like plan to it. It's just like I'm going 100 mile an hour, and then whatever comes of this 100 mile an hour is what happens. But no real what's it called behind it. But not a bad thing. I think it was a good decision from Ali to kind of help with Cash, bro. Ali today gets like a 9 for me, bro, because it wasn't just his team selection that I thought he got very well. Probably a 9.5, bro. Right, the extra half, bro. He gets for taking McTominay off when he needed to get took off, bro, because he was playing trash, bro.
And then that's something that he's not.
It's something he's not been doing before, bro. And this is what I'm loving to see. This is what I'm saying. I think the competition for places is allowing him to see things that before I don't want to take Rashford off, or I don't want to take Bruno off, or I don't want to take McTominay off. I just don't want to take these men off. But now he's making the right decisions. Also, what you said as well, Joe, I thought it was good to take Bruno off to kind of cover the Cash overlap, bro, because it was killing us at one point. And when you was coming back into the game, was chasing the game towards the end, it was a good thing to do for me, bro. It made sense, bro. And
because James just wanted to run when he came on, and it obviously became that instruction as well.
And I think Cash struggled with, the whole bombing forward and getting back and bombing forward and getting
Traore
back.
wasn't helping him as well. He wasn't helping him.
It's not. Yeah.
He took his goal well, but apart from that, I didn't think he had a good game.
Now, in all honesty, I didn't really pay attention to that as that was happening, but it makes sense.
Nah, I did, man. He wasn't helping him, bro. There was a point where Cash turned around to him and said, bro, come on, man.
I noticed it 4 or 5 times. Even when he was in there, he wasn't doing his job effectively. He was
he was.
He's gone. You know what I mean?
It was very easy to 1-2 the ball around him, fam. And I hate
good touch and finish, though.
It was.
Good touch and finish.
Great
very
take,
good touch.
Yeah.
You're very good touch and finish.
On the Villa side of things, I think it was definitely a good performance. It only feels like a point lost because of the way we conceded the goal.
Well, give me some ratings then, Joe. Give me some ratings.
I won't go through ratings, but I think Grealish, as always, was outstanding. I think Watkins didn't have loads to do. But
Come on, man.
ratings. I don't know. It's too much to go
Martinez,
into, man. He's got to get a 9 today. He made some big, conceded 2 goals. Got to be like an 8.5 or a 9 because he made some great saves.
I'll agree with that though, man, because he made some big saves.
Yeah,
there was one from Bruno. He was there, man. He was there. I'd say 8.5, 9. What we got right back? What would you say on Cash?
Cash, I don't know. It's some good attacking, like you said, probably like a 6 or a 7. Because
I'll give him a bit higher. Man.
There was a lot of chances coming down that side.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, he didn't get help from Traore. He worked hard. Yeah, I'd probably say at least a 7. But
all right. Centre backs.
Nothing special. Konsa was good. So Konsa a 7. Ming's probably a 7 as well. Nothing special from them. But it's hard to get into the ratings for all of them. Target was tidy as well. It's kind of like an average performance from our defence. And then I think in the middle, McGinn and Louise did very well to make it a good midfield battle against.
So what are we giving them
solid? I'd give them 8s, 7.5 to 8s.
They need
8.
Yeah, so McGinn's got to be an 8, 8.5. I don't think he really put a foot wrong. He was great today, as usual, hard working. Louise, I'd say a bit lower, probably like a 7.5 or something, because he did that task of man marking well. He gave away a penalty, which was obviously crucial in the end.
But he had a tougher job. He had a tougher job, man.
Yeah.
They both had a tough job. Out of the two of them,
they did it well, but a lot of your chances, like I was saying, I think a lot of your chances came from Pogba, Fernandes, that fluid movement from your front line, which I think we see a lot with Ala, where they're switching positions, being dynamic. And those 2 centre mids, McGinn and Louise, were getting led out of the middle quite a lot. And then Shaw was coming in. Rashford was coming in, Marshall was coming short, and it was happening a lot with her getting in front of Mings and Konsa, and it was creating chances that way. And that was the main difference I saw. Watkins was good. He didn't have loads to do, and he was a little bit isolated. But I like that when he gets out left and he gets out right, he still knows what to do. It's not just like a centre forward. If you give it on the wing, he's confused. He'll still create a chance, bring someone else.
I think he should have done better with that header.
I think he's good.
What do you think, Noah?
I think he should have done better with the header, Brad.
Maybe so. And
you know, with a few games of watching him this season as well, it's like it makes sense a bit why he's got low composure on FIFA. I think he's a good player.
But it's tough,
he does miss a few of them.
He's up there on his own, running about, bro. What are you giving him out of 10, Joe?
7, 7.5. Good performance. Didn't have loads to do.
I can't disagree with that.
Man. Grealish,
what about Jackie then? What about Super Jack?
It's a 9, bro, but it's like we're used to this from him now. Do you know what I mean? 9 feels, like, I don't know what he'd have to do to get a 10, just like bag a hat trick and stuff like that. But he's outstanding. It's like, that's like a par for him now. A 9, it's just kind of like handout.
His crossing.
Unless he has a really shit game, but
overall, right. To move on quickly. Right, what do you think then, fam? Do you think we're serious in this title race? Do you think we can do it? What do you think?
Yeah, man, I'm getting more and more confident with it. I was fairly confident to begin with, and from what I'm seeing, my confidence is more coming from how shit everyone else is. Yeah. But now I think we're giving ourselves reasons to believe of how we can do it, bro. Like we can beat these teams now, and like I'm saying, but it's not good. Or remember with Sean saying the other day, you need to do a better. Now you just need to get the points in this situation. I think you just need to get the points, and we're getting the points in these games that we were definitely dropping. We were definitely dropping points in this situation last year.
I think last season to that Villa team, bro, we would have struggled. Not to the one that we played, because Villa was all over the place last season, but how they're currently playing, bro. Trust me, that Wolves game, that Villa game could have been really slippy for us, bro. And I think like we're getting them points, and it's encouraging for me. I think we are in the title race. I don't know if I'm confident enough to be like, we're gonna win it. 21's coming, right? I still think, fam, we're in need of a winger, fam. We're a winger short. I don't know if we should be putting the pressure on Diallo to come in and start right now, fam. I do think, like what we said with Sean the other day, which I agree with, bro. The transfer window is vital.
Massive.
It's vital, bro. If the right player comes along, we need to sign them, bro. Yeah. I think he needs to persist with Bailey and Maguire, fam. Right, Wamby right back, and then rotate between Shaw and Tellez based on form and whoever's playing better, bro. I think Fred needs to be the mainstay in there. And maybe sometimes Matic partnering, sometimes Pogba partnering. You know what I mean? I think Fred needs to be the mainstay in there, bro. And then obviously we'll have Cavani back and stuff like that, bro, to add to the selection up front, you know, and we can rotate with the Rashfords, the Greenwoods. Because Jay was saying today, like, he didn't really agree with Rashford on the right. And I said, bruv, there's nobody better at the moment to do that job. Martial hasn't got the pace to generally go on the outside and beat a man. Rashford has, bro. And I think with how Pogba played on the left side of that midfield today, bro, right, it kind of justified why Rashford should be out on the right for now, you know what I mean? If we're going to play that type of system anyway, if you ask me, fam. But yeah, am I confident to say that we're going to defo win it? I think we're in it. We're in it. That's what I'm going to say at the moment. We are in it, bro. It's still going to be a very tough task to go to Anfield, fam, and, you know, God willing, we can win, bro, because then it's a whole different... If we beat Burnley, bro, and beat them, we go 6 points in front, fam, and that is when I will be gassed, bro. But for now, I'm just keeping it like, all right, you know, we're there, bro. We're in a better position than we've been in since, I think it's Fergie left, bro, at this point.
2013, 7 years, 6-7 years now.
So, yeah. And on to Villa, bro, because obviously we had a little conversation about Villa at the start, and obviously Keem and a couple of the lads was like, them man there just need to get to 40 points, and I was kind of saying that myself. But, bro, having watched them a lot lately, bro, I'll be honest, lads, Villa should be looking for a top 7 spot, bro. Top 6 spot, bro. They need to be pushing for Europa League, bro. Going to the next level now, bro. That's what I think Villa should be looking to do, fam.
Yeah, and I think the same way we're looking at this season where no one else is really fully at it, and we're looking at it where we could definitely be challenging for top 6, top 8, things like that. And when you're looking at halfway through the season, it's kind of like, why not at this point? I'm looking at the table and you're surprised that you sat that high up, but we're halfway through the season, so we've earned it, if you know what I mean.
We're not halfway just yet, as Sean pointed out.
What match week are we on now?
15.
15, okay, so we're
almost halfway, but I know what you mean.
4 games is massive right now.
Would you have took this position?
It's not quite halfway,
right?
It's probably like 40%. But it's on merit, so it's one of the things where if we keep it up... Oh, 100%, bro, of course, yeah.
Would you have took my hand
off? Yeah. Definitely after last season, and I was obviously more hopeful, but I would have beat your hand off, of course, would have. But
and Barkley's been out, bro. And Barkley's been good for you like this season, you know what I mean?
When he comes back, that's a big boost. But what I was saying is, if we're 40% of the way through the season, it's obviously off merit that we're sat where we are on the table. And obviously some teams are yet to resurge. So like Man City, who knows, maybe Arsenal, like a couple of other teams could resurge and come back above us. But I mean, if we keep up how we have played, and I think what we've seen under Dean Smith is a lot of fight, players who are happy to play for him, a lot of contentness in that squad. We've got a good leader in Grealish who drives the team forward, keeps us playing positive football. And we haven't conceded a lot of goals this season at all, which even though I don't think we're solid defensively, that has been a big problem in the past, and we're not shipping that many goals. So if that continues, then it's kind of one of them why not things. I think we're definitely looking at top half now. Anything bottom half of the table's got to be a disappointment. But we can really start thinking of like why not towards top 6 and definitely top 8, if you know what I mean. Like we're looking like that side again that deserves to be up there, and it's giving you guys a good game today. Already upset.
For every minute of that game, lads, I'll be honest, bro.
Tense, bro. If that penalty didn't get given, I was going to ask you how do you think it would have gone.
I was worried. After we scored, I was anxious. When you equalised, I was angry, bro.
Yeah. When Pogba didn't run into the corner, I was going mad.
Yeah. Rashford could have ran into the corner first.
And bro, we almost scored after that. Yeah.
But Pogba's better at holding it there. This is where we need more man for
Even in general, obviously I was anxious at that point, but I mean, like, the whole game, even when we was winning, bro, I always felt like this Villa team, it's not over.
We look so confident. We don't look like
you do, man.
Playing against Man United. We look like the Villa of 08, 09. Do you know what I mean? Not the Villa that, in their second season back in the Prem.
Yeah, no, right.
What about Boy's block? Boy's block,
man. Trust me, unbelievable. But lads, appreciate the time, innit, man. Tracksuit Pundits back again. Let us know if you agree, and Villa fans and Man U fans get in there. Like, comment, subscribe.
21 is coming.